And we're rolling. Good morning. It's Maria from Wandering River Tarot. I'm still alive. I did not perish from this earth, I promise you. It's been quite a month. March has been a good time. So I've been a little bit absent. So my parents were in town, and then it was my birthday, which of course takes like an entire week to celebrate because I'm a whore for attention. And then I got sick, and then my kitchen flooded, like over the counter, all the way across my desk, all my electronics. It was a really fucking good time. I look like shit today, P.S. I was driving with the windows open. I'm about to go for a run, but I wanted to get this out there so that you all know that I'm not dead. So yeah. So I'm back, bitches, and I love you. Thank you. And you're so amazing to all of my new subscribers, people who like, share, comment. Anyone who's watching this, I love you. So yeah, let's get going, kids, because you've been waiting long enough to hear from my ass. So we're gonna do the weekly love reading here. It's a pick a card reading. Let me turn the Native American flutes down a little bit so you can hear me. I've got 4 decks dealt out, combination tarot and oracle cards. So take a minute to pick number 1 through 4, or all of them, or what have you. If I'm feeling feisty, I might timestamp so that you all don't have to watch this entire video and listen to me ramble for probably an hour like I like to do. This just feels weird. Like I had to clean off my whole desk because of the flood, and now I have like nothing on my desk but my, my serpentine. I usually have like 5 bajillion crystals around me, and I just feel weird. So we're gonna see how this goes. Anyway, enough about me. On to pile number 1. So we have lost love. That's kind of a pisser. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Always good. I'm filming this on my iPad because my camera took a shit when it got flooded. So I'm hoping that when I post this that everything's not going to be backwards for you, but if it is, fuck off and deal with it, I guess. Healing. Discernment. You can't really read that. These are kind of dark. The Chariot. 7 of Swords. 7 of Pentacles. 5 of Swords. 3 of Wands. And the Hanged Man. Alright, kittens, let me make some space here. What to see for you, my group 1 friends. My peeps, my loves. You've been through some things. So we've got lost love, surrender, healing, and release. Okay. So, and you've got this other healing card here. So you've been through the thing, and now you're working your way back from it. You're healing from it. You're already doing it, says that you're already doing the work. So you're on the path towards where you need to be. Looks like you might be trying to get back into the dating game. Don't fucking do it. It's awful out there. I'm kidding, kind of. It's fucking awful out there. So the Chariot says that I think you're kind of getting back out there. You're trying to move past whatever this heartache and lost love situation was in the past. You're trying to, find your man or woman out there. You still got your defenses up, which may or may not be a good thing. Your defenses are there for a reason. The Discernment card. This should come up in every dating reading, I swear to God. Use your discernment with the people that you spend time with. If there's any kind of a red flag, just say no. Because it's just going to be a pain in the ass later. So I think, yes, it's good that you have your defenses up a wee bit, but don't be blocked so completely that, like, you can't let love in at all. Because we have the 7 of Pentacles, which is about kind of planting the seeds and waiting for them to grow. That's not a bad card to have in a situation like this. We have the Hanged Man. So that's kind of about a spiritual awakening. It can be. This could be a situation where like it could be kind of twin flamey, where you meet your twin flame and then suddenly they break your heart, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh my god, spiritual awakening, which sounds like it's going to be so pleasant and awesome and like, oh, I'm ascending. It's not. It sucks ass. It's a great process. You learn a lot about yourself. You learn a lot about the universe. But it's not It's not a good time. It's not a good time, but when you get to the end, you're like, oh, okay, I understand why I had to go through all that bullshit. So, let's recap, because I'm flighty today. Too much caffeine and my brain is going in 70 different directions. Okay, so you lost somebody, you're healing, you're doing the work. You may have had a possible spiritual awakening. You may just be kind of going inward and thinking about what you really want out of life. Do you want to be dating? Do you want to just be single? Do you want a 9 of Pentacles this and just be that chick out there who just is on her own and she is financially stable and she's got a falcon on her head? You can be that. You can be that. Or, you know, if you're the person that's getting back out there, the Chariot, if you're getting back out there, you're moving, you're making the dating thing happen, use your discernment. So we have the 5 of Swords, which this can be either, I don't even see this as being mental conflict. I think that you're doing the internal work and you know what you want, you know where you're going, you know the whole situation. I think that this may be like you just meet people that you butt heads with, which could be trying to teach you something. Could be trying to teach you something. So the people that you wind up dating either have vastly different kind of thoughts and opinions than you, and that sort of opens you up to a new way of thinking about things, or you just butt heads with them and that is maybe in some way teaching you how to get along with different types of people. Either way, it's going to serve you in some way, I think. So unpack that, figure out what that might be in your situation. And we have the 3 of Wands, which is the card of waiting for your ships to come in. So you're planting the seeds here and you're waiting for the outcome there. So I think you're kind of in this sort of influx time period here. I keep looking around because I want to get another oracle card, like for a finishing card, but everything is in disarray. Let's pick a card. Look at the back of my head for a second while I decide what I'm doing here. We'll do these. Lies. We're going to do these. Stay. We're going to do these as outcome cards. All right. So you're in the process. Make a giant mess here. We're doing the things. We're healing. We're getting back out there. We're using our discernment. Stop it. Yeah, and this actually is okay. Like, you're just in a flux period. There's nothing bad here. There's nothing super great. I mean, you're in a flux period. You're figuring shit out. But your ships are going to come in. Let's get an outcome card for you. Sort of an advice card. That is 30 cards, and we're not taking the entire deck today. Boom. Color. This could be either physically coloring, like grab yourself a coloring book. Because there are worse things to do, you know, meditation-wise than coloring. Also, maybe you've been seeing things in just black and white. Like maybe you need to expand your horizons and allow the fact that maybe there are different colors in the situation. Also, it could just be, I kind of see this as being like getting out of a depression and coming back and being like, oh my god, there's a big wide world out here and I like it. So it could be that too. Maybe that's allowing color to come back into your life, metaphorically speaking. But either way, we lost love, we're healing, we're getting back out there, we're using discernment. We have our defenses up a little bit, but that's okay. We're planting the seeds, we're waiting for our ships to come in. We may have had a spiritual awakening, but either way, we're running into people that we butt heads with. Can't talk. That we butt heads with. My fingernails are disgusting. I went to the farmer's market earlier today and I feel dirty. Not that the farmer's market is dirty, but just that, never mind. Yeah. So I think you're in a flux period, but you're going to come out of it, and I like it. We're going to put that card back in that deck. We're going to put these away. So thank you, pile 1 friends. I love you. I appreciate you. I don't have a pen to write down the timestamp, so we're just gonna keep going. Pile 2. Ooh, we have Ganesha clearing away obstacles. I like it. Oh no, wait, no, just no. We'll see what that's about. Oceana, like that. Reunion of souls. Well, that's deep and heavy. 9 of Pentacles. There she is, that bitch with a falcon on her head. She's living the goddamn life. 10 of Cups. The Hermit. The Devil. I said that a little too gleefully. It's the Devil. Alright, the Star. And Santa Muerte, which is death in this deck. Okie dokie. You're going through some things too. Okay, so Ganesha is clearing some obstacles. You're under his protection. What does that say? Guidance. So Ganesha's taking care of you. He's getting shit out of your way. If you've ever done a road opener spell, you know what I mean. God. Oh, hurtful. They're hurtful. They're amazing. They will clear shit out of your way, but that also can include family, jobs, whatever. So hopefully Ganesha is being a little bit more gentle to you than he was to me. We must be careful what we ask for. So anyway, it says no, wait, postpone, pause, say no. So there's some sort of opportunity in your life that was brought about maybe as a test. Maybe to see if you've healed a certain outmoded way of thinking. If you finally learned the lesson about something. Have you learned the lesson? I think that's what the universe is saying here. It's just like, stop and think. Is this what I really want? Is this the thing for me? Because, sometimes we get into that pattern, especially in relationships, and this is a love reading, where we go with the thing that's comfortable, and the thing that's comfortable might suck for you. It might be the wrong thing. Just because you've always had that thing doesn't mean that it's good for you. So take a moment, pause and reflect, and decide if that thing's actually good for you. We have Oceana. She's pretty. Hello. I take her to mean get in your feelings and figure them out. Also be near water, because that's always my advice. My two main pieces of advice that I give to everyone I do a reading for are heal your past traumas and get near water. So, especially salty water. I feel like it's super cleansing for your aura, for your general energy. And I feel like for whatever reason, emotions and things flow better, function better, you can think better, you can absorb what they mean better when you're near water. I don't know if that's a real thing, but I just feel that way. Take it as you will. So, I see that. Get up in your emotions and figure them out. Because, friends, a reunion of souls. This could be a twin flame situation. This could be you finding a soulmate. I feel like this is heavy duty shit, though. This is not just like Bobby Joe from first grade comes back around and wants to hang out a little bit. This is like, we are reuniting, and it's somebody that you've had a lot of feeling for before, because there's a lot of major arcana in the tarot section of this here. So I think you are the Nine of Pentacles. You are the strong, independent whatever that don't need no whatever. So the strong, independent woman who don't need no man, which appears in this card because she's female. You may be male. You may be halfway in between. Insert pronouns as you like. But either way, you got a falcon on your head, so life is pretty fucking good, right? Right. So you're kind of standing in your own power. You've got enough money to take care of yourself. You've got enough emotional support, either through yourself or others. You're looking for your 10 of Cups, though. I don't think it's here quite yet. I think you're okay. You're good. You're doing good. You're stable. Everything's good. But you haven't found your 10 of Cups yet. So you're hermiting. You're doing the deep thinking. You're going within. You're kind of shunning the outer world a little bit, which I don't necessarily see as a bad thing, because you're just figuring some shit out. It's whatever. Then you got the Devil. I just about choked on my own spit. Excuse me, I'm disgusting. Not sponsored. Anyway, just choking to death. So in this case, I almost see that, okay, normally I would see this as being, we're going out, we're whoring around, we're drinking, we're doing all the escapist things. In this case, I almost see that your hermiting is in extreme, maybe. It's good that you're going within and you're figuring some things out, but I almost think that you're hiding from this reunion. You don't want to run into this person because it might bring up those emotions to either be healed or dealt with or open that bag of worms again. Yes, I feel like it's almost somebody that you feel like if you go to the wrong place, you might run into them and you just don't want to deal with it, so you just hide at home. Or maybe you run in the same circle of friends, or maybe they've recently moved into your neighborhood or something like that, where you feel like if you go out and enjoy yourself, you are going to run into this person. And that's why you're hiding, like you're doing some extreme hiding here. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because maybe that's what this no is. Don't do that. Pause, yes. Use your discernment to see if whoever you're dealing with is the right person, thing, situation for you. But don't hide yourself away. Not from everybody, not from all the time. Because the Star card is here, okay? The Star card is the card of wishes coming true. It's a card of healing. And I think hiding yourself away gets you a certain amount of healing, yes. But you're not going to find your Ten of Cups, your Knight in shining armor, or your Guinevere in shining silk, whatever, isn't going to ride through your living room. I keep telling myself that my Knight in shining armor is not going to ride through my living room on his white steed. And then in one hand I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. And then on the other hand I'm like, well, why the fuck not? He can find me. He can't. So you can't find your Ten of Cups hiding in your living room like I do. It's not going to work. So get out there among humans. Don't hide to so much of an extreme. Get out there. Do the things. Do your healing, yes, but I think getting out amongst people is going to be even more healing at this time because you've already done the inner work, I see. That's what I see. And I think Ganesha, our friend Ganesha, let me pick you up, thank you, is here to also help you with this, to clear your own obstacles out of your way, not just the obstacles that are offered to you by other people or situations. I think that Ganesha is going to kind of clear your shit out of the way so that you can get out amongst the peoples, because we have death, which means a transition or a transformation of some sort. One way of being dies so that another way of being can begin. And I'm all burpy, sorry. Yeah, so I think that you need to get out amongst humans, because not necessarily are you going to find your Knight in shining armor right away, but you are going to do some more healing. Maybe you just need to get out with your friends, with your posse, and go hang out and do some things. Don't get crazy with the drinking and the drugging and all of that. Don't go escapist that way. Don't go from being escapist hiding at home to escapist screwing the neighborhood. Don't do that. But have a little bit of, out there type stuff. Get out the house. And then the transformation is coming, whether you like it or not. I think it would be easier to have this sort of a transformation and do all of this healing amongst other humans whilst having fun, rather than sitting at home, probably laying on the floor with a cat on your head, lamenting the fact that you're still alone. Don't be me. Yeah, so I really don't hate that. You also are in some kind of a transition, just like group 1 was. I mean, when are we not in a transition, honestly? People don't watch love readings when they're happy, or at least they shouldn't, because for Christ's sake, I'll sit here and tell you everything that's wrong with you. You don't want that when things are shiny. You don't want to look for problems. So let's get you an outcome card, my little turtle doves. Co-creation. I'm getting my finger out of the way. Co-creation. So yes, get out amongst humans. Go do the things with the people. Co-create the life that you want with the universe. I like that. And that's where the healing is going to come in, is through co-creating. Work with the universe, not against it. It's a lot easier that way, promise. So that's what I see for you, my little kittens. A little bit of an influx. I think April, well, I mean, this week is still March, but I feel like going into April, there's going to be a lot of fluxy flux. We've been kind of, not stuck, but we've been doing a lot of just internal work, clearing the bullshit, I think. And I think coming up in April, things are actually going to start moving. I think I probably said that about March too, but no, I really mean it. Okay, anyway, so group 3, we have the Ocean of Eternal Love, Healing, Creativity, and Fertility. Reading over. You're amazing. The Ocean of Eternal Love. That's where you live. That's what you got. You're done. Kidding. All right. Play. Have fun. Celebrate. Don't be so serious. Amethyst Wings. Growth. You can't really read that, but it says growth, I promise. 2 of Pentacles. The Wheel. You're moving and shaking. The Sun. What the fuck are you doing, group 3? King of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. What are you up to? And the 2 of Swords. Oh, wow. Well then. You don't need me in your life. You already have this figured out. So I think that you've gotten to a happy place. I mean, the sun is here. What more do you want in life? I think you've gotten to a good place. There isn't a ton here that says, I mean, it's a love reading, but there isn't a ton here that says you found your true love and whatever, but I think you found the love within you, because we do have the Eight of Cups, the Ace of Cups, which means that your cup is full, and therefore you have the capacity to give to others because you've already taken care of yourself. So I like this. I like this a lot. So Ocean of Eternal Love, like, and with the Ace of Cups, like, your cup is full. You're taking care of you. Things are moving and are shaking for you because you have, I feel like this reading is kind of progressing from one group to the next, and they like get steadily better and better and better. Because I don't know, it almost feels like we're following a little bit of a timeline. So group 3, you've done the internal work. You've probably kind of look like frizzy shit. Anyway, enough about me. Let me fix that. Oh, it's gonna irritate me. I promise I'll take a shower before I do the April readings. I look disgusting right now. Too bad. So you've done the internal, no, I've got a hair in my face. You've done the internal work. You've gotten to the place of self-love. You are able to give to others. And now the universe is saying, get out there and have some fucking fun. Like, have some fun. You did the heavy lifting. You did all of the internal, like, cleansing and clearing and, you know, that horrible work that we do. It's ultimately really good for us. But at the time, oh God, you know, you've gone through that. You've hit this growth area and you're, like, I feel like you're moving forward at lightning speed now. Like, almost you can't keep up. You're in a good place and you're happy, but you're Two of Pentacles. It's like, am I going this way? Am I going that way? Am I going this way? Am I going that way? I don't know what I'm doing because everything is moving, you know? And the Wheel is here pushing you along. Also, that is about integrating your light and dark. That's a lie. That's about, I haven't had enough coffee. It can be. It's about doing the work and moving forward, and the universe helping you. The universe helping you on your way. You've got Amethyst Wings, which to me says that you have been doing some third eye work. Like, all of her chakras are, I mean, they're the same color in this card. They're all the same color, but they're they're aligned. They're all open and glowing. I feel like you almost have the protection of the universe around you, like wrapping its amethyst wings around you. And I feel like you're just coming from a good place. Like, your intuition is wide open, and you are, not only have you done the internal work to heal and fill up your own cup and all that good stuff, and now you're getting out there and having fun, and you've gone through the growth, and the universe is helping to push you. But you also have done, the spiritual work. So you've done the emotional work, but you've also done the spiritual work. So I feel like your intuition is on fire right now, which is not a terrible place to be. Not a terrible place to be at all, because you've got the sun, bitch. I like that. I like that a lot. So I feel like for this group, there is a person coming in. In the last two groups, it was more about the process of getting to a point where you're ready for a person. This group is, like, ready, and I feel like there's someone coming in. I love that. So we've got the King of Pentacles, which is somebody who is financially stable. They're steady. And they're a king, which does not necessarily mean that it's a male or a female, because, like I said, just because king is his title doesn't mean we know what's in his pants. So I think that this person is going to be a really good kind of steady Eddie factor in your life. You're doing all of this kind of juggling, this or that, which way am I going? And I think that this person is going to kind of stabilize you a little bit, maybe give you a little bit of focus. Because I think with this, you're making some decisions without having all the facts, because you're just trying to do the things and get the things done, because you've gone through this period of, like, stagnation and learning and inward work, and now you're like, everything's outward facing, everything's Aries season, you know, everything's outward facing, everything's moving, everything's going in the one direction, and you're making these decisions, like snap judgments, without having all the facts, just because it's like, well, shit's moving and I've got to take advantage of it. But this person that's coming in, I think that they are going to be kind of a steadying factor in your life. And I like that. Not that they're going to hold you down or hold you back, but they're going to ground you a little bit. I feel like you're not ungrounded. I feel like you're probably more grounded than you've been in a really long time because of the work that you've gone through and the work that you've done, and you've put yourself in a really good place. It's just now that things are moving, you don't know which direction to move them into. And I think this person is going to help. I like it. Let's get you an outcome card, my pets. We're already at 25 minutes. Damn, this goes fast. I just love to hear myself talk. Okay, I'll shut up. Gaia, get out amongst the earth. Get out in nature. Take some nature walks. Go pet a turtle. Probably you shouldn't do that unless it's at a zoo. They might bite you. I don't know why I said go pet a turtle. That's dumb. I don't know. Get out. Go feed some squirrels some nuts or something. Get out there. Get out there amongst the nature. I'm honestly not seeing water, and normally I'm a water person. Like, go to the water and heal yourself. You're already healed. Not all the way, but you know, you're healed enough. Get out amongst trees. Go to the forest. Especially, this looks like moonlight to me. Go dance naked under the trees somewhere that you're not going to get arrested and blame it on me. Don't do that. No, I like that though. Get out, take some nature walks, do some hiking trails, that kind of thing. I think that's going to be good for you. You might even meet your person there, because the King of Pentacles is an earthy person. So that might even be where your person comes from. You never know. You just never know. All right, kittens. I love that. Somebody is ready to meet somebody, and I like it. So thank you, Group 3, for coming and listening to my ass ramble. I love you. All right, Group 4. Here we go. All right, we have healing and reconnecting with your true nature. The crumbling. What are you clinging on to? This is Tower energy. Group 4, what are you up to? Return to silence. What are you doing? New day. Oh, all right. The 10 of Wands. The fuck are you going through? The Hanged Man. I mean, that's not bad. Hi, what are you doing? My cat just made the craziest, like, hissing noise. He doesn't hiss ever. The Magician. It sounded like he went... I don't like that. What are you doing? Beaver, stop. Come here. Come here. Don't be dumb. The 7 of Swords. The 3 of Cups. And throwing it down with the Hierophant. Not my favorite card, but we'll see what he has to say today. You go there. Okay. So, you've been through some things. The crumbling. What are you clinging on to? What part of your life that you are just holding on to is something that you should let go? That's where this Hanged Man comes in. You have to go in and do the thinking to figure out what that crumbling is. What thing is in your life or person or relationship or situation or job or whatever is in your life that is no longer serving you and needs to go away. Excuse me. Return to silence. I feel kind of goes with this Hanged Man energy here. Get the cards together. Because that's about your spiritual awakening. If you get quiet inside and let your mind go through its like monkey mind running thing and let it get quiet, the answers are going to come to you. It's getting past that monkey mind bullshit that you've got to do. Not sponsored. Yeah, so just go inside, do the meditation in nature. Again, I'm feeling, because this card is like all full of like wildflowers and whatnot in the background. So that to me says spring, which is now here in the Northern Hemisphere where I live. Do that. Get into nature, do the meditation, do some thinking, figure out what it is that you're holding on to that you should be letting go of. Because the bitchy thing about the universe is that if you don't let go of the things that no longer serve you, the universe will rip them out from under you. It's fun. So fun. Don't do that. Don't do that. let go of them willingly. If it's a person and you know that they are like fucking up your energy, fucking up your life, blocking you from where you want and need to be, gently let them go with love. Send them on their way. It's gonna hurt and it's gonna suck, but doing it your way on your timeline, well, not your timeline, because if you wait too long, the universe will end up doing it for you. But if you do it your way, within the universe's timeline, which isn't written down anywhere, so that's really helpful. It's going to be a lot easier on you to do it your way than it is going to be to wait for the... I swear to God. Why do you do this? Heifer, what are you doing? I have like shit piled up on my couch from the Great Flood of 2019, and my kitchen flooded a week or two ago, and like he's scaling Mount crap over there, and he's gonna knock everything down. So that's gonna be really cool. If you hear a giant crash, it's just my cat killing himself on this mountain of shit on my couch. Anyway, yeah, the universe will do the thing for you. It will take the thing away. It will rip it right out your hands, and then you're just gonna be sitting there bleeding, going, don't, just take care of it. You know it needs to be done. Put down the burden. Let go of the thing, because the universe will do it for you. And you will have a new day. It's got, I don't know if that's a dragonfly. I'm going to call it a dragonfly, which to me is all about spirituality, renewal, messages from the other side, that sort of thing. You're going to have a new day. Things are going to be better. It's going to suck in the moment to let go of that job or that person or that relationship or that situation. But once you do the healing from it, the healing is right here. Once you do the healing from it, it's going to be a new day for you. So, where are we going from here? The Magician card came up, which means that you have everything that you need to take care of this situation. You have the strength, you have the knowledge, you have the energy, you have the emotional capacity, in this case, to let go of whatever it is that's holding you back. You can do it. It sucks to think about it, especially if it's a person that you like have to kick out of your life, but it's going to be the best thing for you. So, and you have everything that you need to make that happen. We have the Seven of Swords, which is, it's kind of a sneaky card. In this situation, with all the other cards that are here, I'm going to say, the universe is trying to tell you, don't go about this in a sneaky way. Don't just ghost whoever this is. Don't give them a line of bullshit. Be honest with whoever this is, or whatever situation this is, or like if it's a job that's in your way. I mean, this is a relationship reading, so most likely it's a person, I would guess, but it might be a job that's holding you back from meeting your person. One never knows. So whatever it is, like if it's a job, don't just stop showing up. Like, put in your 2 weeks notice and do things the right way. If it's a person, don't just ghost them. You know, tell them this isn't going to work because blah. Or, you know, even if it's a family member or whatever, or, you know, friends, just be honest. Just say, well, I'm going in this direction and I don't feel that you're going in that direction. If you want to come in this direction, come on with me. But if you're not, I gots to go. I gots to go. But be honest with these people. Not rude. Don't be shitty. Don't be shitty, but don't lie. And that's what I'm getting from that. So we have the Three of Cups here too. And I'm just flinging cards all over the table. Three of Cups. Get out amongst the humans. Go do the things. Go talk to the people. This is a card of celebration. So it could be, once you deal with this situation, if it is a job keeps coming up, and I don't know why that would be in a relationship reading, but I'm going to throw it out there because it's for somebody. I swear, if that falls on the floor, it's going to crush you. There, lay down. Good boy. All right. So, what was I saying? It's going to be a celebration of either, like, you broke up with that person and you feel free and amazing, and now you're just like, hey ladies, let's go out, let's get funky. Or hey dudes, or what have you. Or it could be, like I said, if it's a job keeps coming up. If it's a job that you're letting go of, there's, you know, have a little party. Because maybe that job, like, sucked the life out of you and you're done with it. Maybe that's the situation that we're in. I like it. At any rate, when the situation is resolved, when you have done the work, celebrate. Give yourself a little something. And then we have the Hierophant, which again, in my mind, kind of brings it back to a job, an institution, a structure, can also be something that holds you back, can also be a committed relationship is coming in for some of you. Can mean, for some reason, somebody is getting out of a bank job. Not like robbing a bank. Like they have a job in finance or banking, and they're getting out of it because it's just not feeding them. And then that opens up their whole world to new people and new ways of meeting people and new types of people and all these new possibilities for getting into a relationship, since this is a love reading. But it keeps coming back to work for some reason in my head. So yeah, you got some things to do. Not going to be easy, but going to be worth it. So do that. And then, like the Hierophant, in this case, I do not see this as being like a bad card. Normally this is a bad. Anything that's rules or following tradition just isn't for me. And so that card like irks the shit out of me. But in this case, it almost just feels stable. So you're either going to find a new stable job that feeds you, feeds your soul, doesn't eat your soul, like some, like whatever this banking finance thing that I keep seeing in my head is for some of you. It's going to be a stable relationship that feeds you. I keep doing this because the guy in the card is doing this. There's this little hand doing that right there. So yeah, I feel like whatever that is, it's stable. I just spit on him. Sorry, bro. It's stable, but it's good stable. It's not like holding you back stable, if that makes sense. It's not putting you in a box. Because if there's anywhere I like to be, it's not in a box. Friends, not in a box. Okay, so let's get you kind of an outcome and advice card. See what we see. Nothing wants to come out. You get no advice. Just kidding. There's one. Oh, you get two. You get co-creation, just like I think it was the last group got. So you're co-creating this situation with the universe. You got to do your part though, or the universe will do it for you, and then you're gonna have a mess to clean up. So work with the universe, not against it. Revelation. Something is about to be revealed to you, my loves, and I think that comes in with our Hierophant. Maybe this is an older, wiser person that's gonna come in and tell you some things you need to know. Maybe it's a mentor, maybe it's an older family member that's just gonna explain things to you in a way that just completely lights up your whole life, and you're like, oh, I see the light. This is what I need to do in this situation. Could be something like that too. I like it. I like it. This is good shit. Growth, potential, all of that shit is here. And that's a lovely thing. So there's your love reading, my little turtle doves, for this week of March 23rd to the end of March, the 31st-ish, which is the end of March. So that's all I got for you. I wanted to pop on and do this reading quick because I haven't been around for a bit, because March was, yeah, March was a really, really good time. No, it wasn't. But Aries season is here, and Aries season is always very good to me, and I hope it's good to you. So that's all I got. Thanks for your likes and your subscribes and your shares and all of your love. And for people who have contacted me about readings, I especially love you. You're the sexiest of all of these sexy people. I will be back very shortly. In fact, later today, after I go running and work off my fat ass that I've been ignoring for a while. I'll be doing the April readings, so I will get those uploaded tonight, tomorrow, something like that, over this weekend. And I will see you later. And I love you, kids, so much. All right.